Amakhosi Network, welcome to the channel. I am angry. And for once, I want you guys, when I tell you things, to understand when I analyze the game. I don't just analyze moments, I analyze Chiefs for what we are playing as a whole. And I've been telling you guys, Nabi is kicking us in the foot, Baba. The moves he makes are a problem sometimes. Why is Cross still in the field? But wait, before I get into this, Kaizer Chiefs lose 2-0 Polokwane City. Polokwane City, well done on the first goal. I can't take the first goal away from you. But before I get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. I cannot take the first goal away from Polokwane City. I cannot, and I won't. Because that first goal was marvelous. That first goal was beautiful. That first goal started from the back. They took Chiefs late. Goal. You guys are going to fall totally. What, guys? That goal was made. You know what my problem is sometimes with us Chiefs fans. We blame the end result. Yes, Dudley's primary thing is to defend. But guys, that move starts from the front. If we don't press these guys from the front, how did they go through? They went this. Guys, let me tell you how it. These guys started the ball. That side, they went through all 11. Let me tell you, 11 Chiefs players, but you guys are going to count Dudley alone. That is a Chiefs messed up goal. It doesn't start from Dudley. Don't make that mistake. That goal starts from our strikers, to our midfielders, to our defender, to our keeper. Everyone is at fault. So don't go and pick a name in the hat and say, I think. No, if the strikers press players into certain positions where they can't do these 1-2s, one chance to eliminate. If that happens, the midfield shouldn't allow Alexander Cole to outplay you. Alexander Cole, like it just bumps him and it ends up. That's why I'm like, sometimes if you have fortune, these things happen. But anyway, the second goal here, Polokwane City. Let's close that one in the bag. Matt, that one is Matt's fault. Matt, read the game. That guy I was watching. I was like, Matt, don't pass Umfundo. If you pass Umfundo, it has to go direct to him with pace. Before Matt before he passed Mfundo, he saw Mfundo. And then I was like, Matt, don't pass Mfundo. The first thing I was like, Matt, don't pass Mfundo. If you pass Mfundo, it has to be a ball that is powerful. Because Mfundo, there's a player already anticipating Matt's pass. So the moment Matt passed that ball, I was like, it's gone. The ball is, Mfundo won't get to this ball before this guy. This guy arrived before Mfundo Villagaz. Because Mfundo, number one, is not fast. Number two, Mfundo is expecting the ball to come to him. So Mfundo is not running towards the ball. He's waiting for the ball to be passed to him. Because what he's going to do when he gets the ball, he's going to open his body. But what happens is that Matt passes the ball over there. Then Mfundo now has to change his run of doing this to this guy. But anyway, let me say this. Matt Mteto, I give you your props. I don't care what everyone said. In the past two to three games, and let me say 2 games, especially for Matt. In the past 2 games, Matt, for me, I don't know this thing. Guys, Matt has been doing what he has to do. The problem is just that we are not... Let me tell you what the biggest problem is. The biggest problem is we don't have players on the field who should be there. For example, Cross should not be... Did you see the moment Cross left the field and Ditlokwe was there? How many chances did these guys get on the left? How many chances did these guys get on the left? These guys had to now go to Blom's side. And even there it was tough. The only chance that they actually got on Blom's side is this last minute one where Chiefs was just attacking. You know, and I know a lot of you are going to say, yeah, but there was one chance where there was a header. That was just Chiefs mistakes. But if you look at the whole of the second half, I was not worried about the left back. Left back sorted. Me right, because Ditlokwe knows my job is not to go up, it's to defend. And I keep telling you guys, stop doing this thing of approving Ukros. If he doesn't help us going up front, he must stay at the back. Stay with your defenders at the back. If you can't contribute up front, do your primary job well. It's the same thing I will say with Ublom. Blom, if you can't assist us go up front, stay at the back. This is why sometimes I just feel like ngizofaka uKwinika, ngiyofaka uDitlok, ngivale. Nyavala. That is how I would rather play now, because this thing of putting fancy right backs, it's not working, Baba. It's not working. So this thing, I'm like, put Kwinika, defend, power defender. Don't go for defender. Ditlok defend, because these other guys, apart from Solomon's the only right back that can recover. Frostler, same story. Ball passes side in like because he wants to go and attack, and they don't do anything in it. Did you see Polokwane's right back, Umaklodi? This guy, when he goes up front, it's not like he's crossing all the time. No, the guy's doing a 1-2. You can see why he's there up front. He has purpose being up front. But our left back and right back, they don't have purpose going up front. That's why I say stay at the back. And look, Nabi, you guys are going to blame the players. Yeah, they're players. Yeah, they're players. Let me tell you one thing. Polokwane City has worse level players than Chiefs. This is Polokwane City, this is Chiefs. The only player who makes up this difference is Matlodi and also Napolis. The rest, and you guys don't even know half of these guys' name. You don't know. Some of them are even reject from Siabi reject, Cole reject. But what happens is that these guys work as a team. They have good team structure. When they defend, they don't allow Chiefs just to dissect them. Chiefs, this game, it wasn't like the previous game versus Royal AM where we have a lot of chances. No, because they know where to play us. They know how to move us from side to side. They know when we're trying to press in the middle, they clock the middle, because they say you have to beat us somewhere, but you're not going to beat us from the middle. And this is what I'm saying. This is why I keep telling you guys, let's not, it's time. It's time we stop defending Nabi. Yes, I agree with you all. It's too early to throw too much shade at Nabi. It's too early to say Nabi must go. No, it's too early. Nabi doesn't even have the kind of players he wants at this moment. So you can't fire a guy. It's like arriving at the ANC in your first day at your job. When you're a top quality person, then you see people about corrupt. Are you going to be able to fix that department? If there's still corrupt people in that department. Because when you say, okay guys, I approve, how? Ding, ding, ding. Now I can say humble. How guys, I must approve, guys. Then, but when, until something is toshile la, color set is tattoo. And that's what I'm saying Nabi's problem is. Nabi's problem is that I've now figured out Nabi a bit. In the little I've seen with Nabi, I feel like Nabi is good when he plays with a good team. Nabi is a typical manager, but I don't think he's a typical coach. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. There are some coaches who can coach star quality teams and make them win championships because they can make the stars believe in the process. But the stars are already quality. The stars are already national team players. They are wanted all over the world. He can make those players believe in the project. But the thing is that now Nabi has a low-level team. There are barely any stars in Chiefs. And he's failing to make average players play quality football. Because what Nabi does is that I've realized he relies in individual play. We're not playing in a system like you if I vul as unlock, rotate, silly. No, it's like we almost play and then we like pass the Sereno, but unlock it. You know what makes you see this? Duba. Watch Duba. When Duba gets the ball goes, it goes to the right, it gets to Duba. Duba gets the ball, he doesn't know what to do. He looks at the defender, he's like, hey, bafethi ngiyenzeni nokuso. Phela azange siyipractice le. Yokuthi ngiyenzeni nelifika la. Mina ngipractice sengisepalini, into engiyaziyo epalini. But nakulana, I don't know what to do. And that's what happened. That is why I keep saying, we know in the previous video, I said this and some people were like, and sometimes when I say things, I feel like some people say, I'm a pub analyst. Yeah, because I do get those comments, I'm a pub analyst. One thing I've been saying about Duba, I like Duba, but he is not a winger. That position he plays is only good if he's going to run behind defenders. But because we are Kaizer Chiefs, understand this, guys, understand this. Because we are Amakhosi, Kaizer Chiefs, you know what other teams are going to do? They're going to sit back. And if other teams are going to sit back and say, Chiefs, play and you unlock us. If other teams are going to play, how is Duba going to unlock a team when he doesn't know how to take on players? He doesn't know. Watch Duba the whole of the first half. He gets the ball, he looks at the player, he's like, this one is difficult, but this player is going to take the ball. And then he passes back. Duba gets the ball, he's there, he comes back. You know, Duba has way more back passes than he does forward passes because he doesn't know how to go forward. Duba is a winger that I don't even think he crossed. I don't know. Because why? It's not his position. That is why Mfundo, let's look at the second half. Mfundo Villagas. Mfundo gets the ball, he attacks the player. He attacks the player. He forces the player to go backwards. With Duba there, he doesn't force the player because he doesn't know what to do here. And this is what I've been crying about. Players are playing, there's players who when they score, we celebrate. Yeah, but Duba is a striker. Duba is a striker. Rather go put Duba as the striker, as the number 9. And let's put creative players to create for about Duba. Or let's go back to typical back in the days football, slightly 4-4-2. Let Duba, no Dupri, Badala Martin strike. Twin strike. Because that's the only other way. Look, I am going to get to this. Do Shabalala. Doom. You are dropping the ball. I understand. You are a young player. Everyone is expecting you to be Rilebohile, what. But understand this, guys. When Rilebohile is not in the game and not scoring goals, there's Saleng. There's his partner in crime and Kota. There's Maswangai. There's Dlamini. But when Mdu is having off games, it is evident. Why am I saying this? If you look at the top goal scorers of Pirates and you look at the top goal scorers of Chiefs, Mdu is one of the top goal scorers between those two teams. But I feel like we put too much pressure on the boy, but it's granted pressure. If he's one of the better players, he should show. But sometimes I feel like Nati sometimes. Guys, there are moments like sometimes where you like, Mdu is immature like in his play. But then you have to ask yourself, who's going to come from the bench? Who is going to do a better job than Duba? Than Mdu Shabalala? It's like at least Mdu makes those runs. You know, he can be pub sometimes, but at least you can see his presence here and there. But I'm not going to defend him here at the pub game. Here at the pub game, Dupree didn't have supply. But when he did, like he missed. Like we missed chances. We did miss chances, but it wasn't like clear-cut chances. Polokwane was a very good team. I won't lie there. Sereno just is not Sereno. I don't think Sereno, there's a badge like where you wear it Kaizer Chiefs. Guys, wearing that badge, if Chiefs were to call me today as an analyst and tell me to go play for Kaizer Chiefs, I can tell you I'll do a better job. Not because I'm better than Sereno, but I'll play for this thing. I'll play for Kaizer Mtaung. I'll play for Kaizer Chiefs. And I don't think Sereno is playing for the badge. He can complain and say he doesn't have quality, he doesn't have Abo Mokwena, Abo Alend. Yeah, really, there's nobody like that. But it doesn't mean good now you must play at the level of Abo Dumdu Shabalala. No, guys, no. But I understand, you know what, Chiefs, we lack quality, but at the same time, we get beaten by Polokwane, who in terms of quality does not match us. There's only 2 players at Polokwane City I rate. And those 2 players are the 2 players who diced Chiefs. Matlodi and Osunapolis. Osunapolis and the 2 players who I'm saying are good and Chiefs wanted to sign are the 2 players who finished the whole Chiefs team. The 2 players I'm talking about finished the whole Chiefs team. 2. And you know what's the sad part? Those 2 players should be wearing Kaizer Chiefs colors. Because we didn't want to take out the money, but look at what we don't want to take out the money for. The 2 players we don't want to take out the money for, look at what they're doing. They're carrying Polokwane City to 17 points. We have 11 points as Chiefs. We take Osuna-Polis, we just pay the money. We take Matlodi, we pay the money. Maybe we end up on 15 points because we have a good right back and we have a good right winger in replace of Duba. Look, there's so much to say in this game. I like Mtetwa. Mtetwa is bossing it. I like this new Yusuf Mat is one of the better ones, but the last goal, it is a typical Yusuf Mat goal. He passes at times where you shouldn't pass. Like, that's the thing about Yusuf Mat. You're gonna hate him and love him. At this point, he's giving me a 60% performance. In last games, I'll give him more. I think the last game he gave me almost 7.5. But this part, well, is a 6 for me because there's moments you have to read the game. And like, for example, when Matt goes wide, he crosses high balls. For who? Do you understand? Good in the box, you're going to find Serino and Shabalala and Dupree. So who's going to header that ball? Who at Chiefs knows how to header? Even Rangachi Vavero. The only player at Chiefs who I can guarantee with a header is injured. Castillo. So this thing of us squaring the ball is not working. Even our set pieces, this goes back to last season. Nabi, when he was at AS Farabat, he looked like a coach who practices set pieces. But here at Chiefs, we do one thing. We say Mdu Shabalala, we say Sereno, or we say Mfundo Vilagazi, and now Samkelo Zwane. We send them to go and just cross direct. And I've been saying this from last season. This direct cross is not working. We should just go short pass, cross. Change the angle, man. And then this thing, why I'm blaming Nabi for this loss is because we have not seen a team play in Kaizer Chiefs. We have not seen team play. We are seeing individuals, but we are not seeing the collective, the team. We see individuals, we don't see the team. It's like when we win, there's an individual who had an excelling game, Sereno, Dusha Balal. When we win, those are the people who pop out. But it's never like a team win. We're never winning as a team. And that's where I'm starting to have a problem because not winning as a team is the coach's department. And this other thing I want to ask you. We are going to attack. We want to score a goal. Tina as Kaizer Chiefs. We are losing. We want to go score a goal. Can I ask Kaizer Chiefs supporters this? Usamkelo Zwane Begayapi. We have Modi on the bench, who had 4 goals and 4 assists last season. He was the leading goal contributor at Kaizer Chiefs. And then we bring in Samkelo Zwane, who doesn't even have assists. He doesn't have goals. So this is my ask. We now tell you Samkelo Zwane, attack, when have they done that? Modi is not in top form, but guys, let's not do that. Let's not do these things, make mistakes like that. You cannot put a defensive midfielder when you're losing. Where is he going? Why? Nabi, I'm starting to quit. You look like you have an excellent technical team. But in your technical team, I kabang, man. Huh? Like, your technical team approved Ntwari, who's not even in the squad and he's not injured. Your technical team approved Cross. Do you understand that your technical team approved players who are causing our downfall? Ntwari and Cross are not good enough, but they're here. Bongani Sam, ukuphi nimapruvila ngithi Amakhosi.